Hello and welcome. I'm Stephanie with Monarch Productivity. Monarch Productivity works to increase your productivity so that you can do more good in the world. In last week's podcast, we talked about setting and writing your goals. Now that you have the goals actually documented, you'll need to actually do the work to accomplish those goals, and that's what we'll talk about in today's episode. Last time we talked about creating a goal that you could realistically complete in the next 4 to 6 weeks. As this episode is posting, it's the end of August, so a 4-week goal gives you time to experiment before we get to October and the start of the last quarter of the year. Last time we set a goal for good to help more people of color earn living wage jobs by enrolling more students in college. That's still a pretty big goal. So maybe in the next 4 weeks we want to create and deploy a marketing campaign for these students. If we have 4 weeks to work with, we can break that goal into 4 parts, one for each week. Now I'll confess, I don't know much about marketing, but I might imagine these 4 steps as identifying the group to market to, presenting an idea to my marketing team, working with the team to create the campaign, and then helping to deploy the campaign. So when I look at my goal for that first week, it's clearly identifying the audience. And so maybe for a daily task, I might look at the data. What's the data telling me about who the students are that I would want to market to? So once I pick a big three, one of my big three for the day, I want to work on the practical logistics of getting the weekly goal done. And we'll do that with a practice called the Big Three. The Big Three is an idea that helps you divide up your goal into things you can accomplish daily. Ideally, you would set a Big Three for the week and then a Big Three for each day to help you accomplish that weekly Big Three. When thinking about the Big Three, I like to make one for my big equity goal, one for my other work goals, and one for my personal goals, but you can mix it up however you'd like. For today's example, let's think about the daily Big Three. I think the practice of setting an achievable daily Big Three is one of the simplest things you can do to make a big difference in reaching your goals. Whether you're a new or if you are a new or returning Full Focus Planner user, using the space on the daily pages to set your Big Three is the easiest way to build your planner habit. So, to set a daily Big Three, think about these questions. What is your goal for the week? That's when you want to remind yourself of your weekly Big Three goal, or just think about your overall goal. Then ask yourself, what is the next right thing to do? David Allen is always famous for talking about the next right step. So the next right thing to do should be one of your daily Big Three. Then ask yourself, what can you do? When can you do that thing? Look over your day, plan a time, and then once you select the time, set an appointment with yourself or an accountability partner. Now, I'll be honest, I often get to this question and realize that I have back-to-back meetings or some other big project that needs to be done and don't actually have time to work on my Big Three goal. It can be really demoralizing to set a goal for the day and then regularly not meet it because you don't actually have time to do the work. So, to address that, I try to set aside a time, just a little time for myself every day that's just reserved for working on my goals. I make this formal by setting a recurring appointment with myself on my calendar and then really working to honor the time when it comes up. I find that when I do that, I make the most progress on my goals. If you have trouble honoring that time, find an accountability partner. Maybe someone to meet in person or online to work together, or just to check in and say whether you did the goal or not, and if not, what the challenge was in trying to do it. So, let's talk about our resource for this week. We've talked about the importance of daily planning to achieve your goals, and one thing that makes daily planning way easier is having a planner. Yes, an actual physical planner. Now, I know physical planners are not for everyone, but if you're finding yourself not achieving your goals in a way that you would like, it's worth a try. I love my Full Focus Planner, and I use it in cooperation with my Outlook calendar for a hybrid system that really helps me make progress on my goals. There's a link for the Full Focus Planner in the show notes. So you won't be surprised to know that our challenge for this week is to practice writing and actually doing your daily big three. Try doing that at least 3 days this week and see if it makes a difference. When you reflect at the end of the week, ask yourself whether your days felt more focused and productive. Were you able to make the time to do your big three consistently? If you're finding this is a helpful practice, keep doing it. Use the comment area below to share how the challenge went for you. If you'd like support in reaching that goal, I'd encourage you to join the Monarch Productivity community. In Monarch Productivity, we go into a lot more depth on setting and achieving goals to help make the world a better place. We also work on leadership, health, and more. The community reopens its doors on Monday, September 5th. Your first month is free, which gives you plenty of time to tackle our new Goals for Good challenge, a course for Monarch Productivity community members that sets you up for success no matter where you are in your productivity journey. I hope you'll join us. The link to sign up is in the show notes. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe so more folks can find us. Have a great week, and I'll see you next Monday.